Alright, so it looks like the RCMP has completely gone insane. At least this one person here, Staff Sergeant Camille Habel, however you say her name. So we got this video here, and you won't believe what this moron says. It defines wokeness in the most pure way possible. When people say, what does woke mean? Show them this video. Okay? So this is from M. Brandt 75. And do you know someone with more traditional values? They might be extremists, according to this RCMP officer. Wow, did she really say that? Let's take a look. But before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys for helping me get over that 10K mark. Let's have a look at this video, and then we'll talk about it after, like usual.
And when you're finally, I wanted to ask, when you're talking about seeing individuals engage in that anti-authority and perhaps escalating their beliefs or their motives in that level, I'm wondering what the public can do in order to be vigilant, or what they can do to help in trying to ensure that there is safety and security on that front.
Well, radicalization in general quite often will show by people isolating themselves and changing their behavior, like changing what they're saying on a subject, like becoming more extremist. And if someone you know was very believed in equal gender rights, but all of a sudden are leaning towards like traditional values, and that might be a sign that they're becoming more extremist. But we all—
Pardon me? If they decide to wake up and become a little bit more traditional and not buy into this woke bullshit all the time, they're extremists now? Let's hear that one more time.
Towards like traditional values, and that might be a sign that they're becoming more extremist. But we also have to remember that having the most extremist views is perfectly legal in Canada, and that it's—
To call traditional values extreme, I don't even think there's a word for how stupid that is. Like, it's like they're making up new ways to be stupid. I mean, what is she talking about? Now, at least she said it's legal and they're not coming after people yet. Although it says down here, breaking news, CAF extremism charges. You know Mark Carney wants that. You know the Liberals want it. The NDP probably agrees with it. Now, thankfully, they don't have a majority, but they can pass bills like that if the NDP agrees. Because they're close to a majority. They're close enough. The Conservatives in the bloc can't really stop it. At least not yet. But I mean, this is insane. You know how many people who would agree with this? I'm telling you right now, there are millions of people in this country who would want people to go to jail or get charged or have their social media accounts banned for having quote-unquote extremist views. Like, yeah, you know, I don't really think there's more than two genders. Oh, you're an extremist. What? Common sense is extremism now? Good Lord.
Only acting with violence to prove that view that becomes a criminal offense.
Well, thank you so much for offering some clarity here. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for being a woke idiot. But at least you said we weren't going to go to jail for, you know, having a brain. But you got all these soy jacks out here. Like, whoa, that's mean. You have to appease everyone's feelings. Really? Remember during the pandemic when people got their bank accounts frozen? And then who cheered it on? It was the left. Remember the loving, tolerant, accepting people that they pretend they are? They cheered it on and then voted for the guy who advised it. These woke morons, these far left liberals, are out of their mind. And the fact that this kind of ideology, calling people who are traditional extremists, has seeped its way into the RCMP. You want to talk about dangerous? You want to talk about having your freedom and your rights absolutely just trampled over? Which it's not like the Liberal government's first time doing that, is it? It's absolutely insane. And like I said, you know the Liberals are going to try to go after this and make sure it happens. They're going to try to pass bills that will sound nice, like the Online Protection Act. Oh, we want to protect kids from bullies. But if you go over the bill, It's like, no, you can get in trouble. You can basically be charged, arrested for thought crimes. If someone thinks you might be violent down the road, and that's where this kind of crap needs to stop. Calling people traditional extremists is not only ridiculous and stupid, it's very divisive. Again, something that the liberals really pretend that they're not, but they go around saying shit like that. Like, what's going on here? Is Canada even a real country? Like, should we just give up? Like, I'm so sick of this garbage. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what sexual orientation you are. I don't care what religion you are, or if you're not religious or what. I think that for a lot of things, you can pretty much do what you want. Not everything, of course. You can't hurt people. You know what I mean? But to say you must agree with this or else you're an extremist, my God, like, how did it get this way? Like, when did this start? I know it's like 2010, 2015 is when a lot of this crap started, but how do so many people believe it? But then again, same people who thought the mask worked, same people who think that Mark Carney's going to stick his elbows up, they'll just believe anything. What do you even say about it? Like, it's just, you see things like this and my jaws just drop the whole time. Like, what did she just say? It's unreal. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section. Please do not be shy. Please also, again, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it does help grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.